Hi everyone, it's Meher Datta and I'm back with another video, and this time I'm going to be doing it on my favorite book series, so let's just get right into it. So I want to start with Thora. Uh, I picked these up in London, but my mom picked them up in London for me, and there's actually a third book and it's called Thora and the Incredible Crystals. It's about this girl who's half mermaid, half human, and she basically lives on this boat with her mother, Hannah, who's a mermaid, and her caretaker, Mr. Walters, who I find very charming because he's like classic British guy. Like even though he's on a ship, like 24/7, he'll make sure he has his morning and evening tea, Earl Grey, and like he loves cricket and stuff like that. They're a very nice book series. And I thing is, I read them when I was really young, but I keep revisiting it. It's by no means an adult book. It's for kids, but it's a really nice read, and I've been revisiting it a lot lately. So, yeah, that's a really nice book series to read. The next one is George's Secret Key to the Universe. I have had these for years. I've read them so much. So it's by Lucy and Stephen Hawking. Lucy is Stephen Hawking's daughter. It's basically like astrophysics told through fiction. So it's about this boy George who really likes science, and he discovers he well not discovers but he makes friends with neighbors living next to him who seem very eccentric and all, but actually it's this family who has this laptop, this computer that can literally open a door to the cosmos. So it's amazingly written, and there's pictures in the middle that kind of, if they're talking about suns and all, then there'll be pictures like, for example, this one. And these are actual photographs, so I really love this one. So there's like pictures of here in the middle of the stories and illustrations as well. So again, a little bit childish, but really fun to read. And plus, you kind of get to know more about the universe and stuff because, I mean, it was written by Stephen Hawking. Come on, the guy's like amazing. So again, I've had these for a really long time and I've read them so much. So I would really suggest that. The next is How to Train Your Dragon. So the movies are amazing, but they were based on the books, and there's 12 of them, out of which I could salvage only two. But these are the two that I managed to get. I love this one, not just for the content, but look at the cover. Like, I should have put this in the aesthetic book series. It's so pretty. But anyway, so it's basically like the movies, but when you actually get into it, there's a lot of stuff that's very different. So I would suggest reading the books if you're a fan of the movies. So the How to Train Your Dragon book series is amazing. And I also got this. It's like an illustrated sort of extra book thing. Like, look, it's so pretty, and it basically gives details on the dragons that are talked about in the book and stuff like that. It's pretty good. I mean, this isn't part of the series. It's just like those extra things. It's also amazingly illustrated. So that's the How to Train Your Dragon book series. Since there are 12 books, I'm gonna put like the titles of the books like in the description in case you wanted to get them or whatever. Then the next one is the Nicola series. So the Nicola series has to be the most adorable book series I've ever read. It's made me laugh so much. Okay, backstory time. My mom reads these to me till date. I'm 17 and my mom still reads these books to me before I go to sleep. So there's Nicola on Holiday, Nicola and the Gang, Nicola Again, and this one is Nicola in Trouble. Or honestly, the one is not in trouble. It's really cute. Whoops. So basically, it's about this boy Nicola, and basically the misadventures he gets up to with his friends. It's charming, and it's written by Rene Goscinny, who also wrote the Asterix comics. If any of you have read the Asterix comics, those are pretty good too. And I really can't describe these. They're incredibly funny and also really, really cute. And oh, I almost forgot. So I put a little post-it here too on one of my favorite illustrations. It's illustrated as well. And the drawings are so charming because each one of these kids is doing like his own thing. My mom's personal favorite is this boy right here, who's just sitting on top, just looking down on them, just like, too good for you all. But I love this book series. It's so funny. Um, yeah, and I would suggest it for a bedtime read or whatever. But yeah, you're gonna keep coming back to this. As a matter of fact, I got this in my first book I got in 2008. This second book I think I got, yeah, in 2010, and my parents wrote like a little note for me. It's 8 years later and I'm still reading this, so it's something that's going to be with you for life. I love this book series. I'm saying that for all of them. I love all of them. Anyway, okay, so the next one is the Septimus Heap series, which is these. I'm missing the first book, which is really sad because it's really pretty. But the first book is called Magic, and it's spelled with a Y, like Magyk. Cool. Anyway, so this series is basically about this boy wizard who's who's an apprentice, and he lives with his 7 brothers, and it's really well written. It's illustrated as well. Like at the beginning of each chapter and stuff, there's illustrations, and it's like, for example, this one. I've tried to copy these drawings so much, but I just couldn't get it as amazing as this looks, obviously. But they're really well written, and it's like it's in its own world, you know. I mean, obviously it is, but like, I don't know, it just made me want to like run away and take up a wizarding apprenticeship with somebody. Then this book series is really famous. It's the Aragon series, and it's in the wrong order. This is the first book actually. So it's basically about this boy who gets chosen by a dragon to be her rider and stuff like that, and basically they have to stop this huge evil that's rising and trying to take over the land that they know and love and stuff like that. It's very immersive. Like the universe that it's in is extensive, and it's almost like it's an actual place. It's like you know how Lord of the Rings is almost its own place. It's like that with this book series. It's amazing. It kind of made me want to have my own dragon and stuff like that. But then again, who doesn't want their own dragon? The next book series is this one, The Mysterious Benedict Society. So the Mysterious Benedict Society is about this group of gifted children who basically not work for. No, that's, you wouldn't say work for, but it's basically about this group of children who are mentored by this man called Mr. Benedict, and it's like it's almost like Sherlock Holmes type in its brilliance. Like there's adventures that they get up to, riddles that they solve, and it's really well written. And each of the children have their own specific talents, so it's really well written. And there are illustrations on the front of each cover, and each of the books is so unique in its storytelling. It's really amazing. I like this, and these kids go like all over the world trying to like solve these puzzles and stuff like that. It's really good. I really like this book series. Okay, so the last series is the real OG, Harry Potter. So Harry Potter has, okay, first of all, this is my mom's series. Like, no way in hell. My series is battered. Like, it cannot be shown over here. This is my mom's, and it's really pretty. Okay, so Harry Potter has been an escape for me when I was in my old school. I had a lot of issues and stuff like that, and I would just come home and I would go straight for these and like just escape through these. Like, these books have been like there for me forever. And the really funny thing is that my mom tried so hard to get me to read the first book, and I was like, nah, it seems bad, I don't know. One day I was sitting with my mom and having tea, and I picked up the first book and I was like, okay, might as well, I have nothing else to do. I picked up the first book and read the first page, and I was like, this is amazing. And after that, the Harry Potter books have just been my escape. And I know it's like that for so many other people, because it's just like this thing, like you read Harry Potter and you get immersed, like you so like Harry, Ron, and Hermione become your own friends, and you start to imagine the teachers as your own teachers and stuff like that. And now I am lucky enough to be attending a school that kind of is like my own Hogwarts and stuff like that. So yeah, I mean, if I can't even describe how much I love this book series, and I know it means so much to so many other people. So this is the final book series, and that's it. Oh, it's heavy. Okay, so those are my top favorite book series. I think there were like 8 of them. So yeah, this video may have gone a bit long, but anyway. So thank you for watching, and click like if you liked it. Subscribe, I guess. And oh, if you have any questions about any of the books that I've done, because some of them aren't really very well known and stuff like that, then just like hit me up in the comments or on my Snapchat or Instagram. So yeah, bye and see you next time.